before. You get Connor to go deep into the game. You don't have to use a lot of Josh, a lot of your bullpen.
Well, no question. When you're an NCAA regional, you need your game one starter to pitch deep into the game, and certainly Connor did that for us. He was terrific. I'll tell you, ever since Nathan Kirby has went down for us and Connor's moved into that Friday or that number one spot, he's been terrific for us. He's pitched deep into the ball game, and certainly that's what we're looking forward to start this regional off.
Connor, I know you've said that you haven't done anything differently since Nathan's been out, but it seems more than coincidental that your best performances have come since he got hurt. Any explanation for?
Yeah, I mean, my chance before the weekend Nathan got hurt, which Connor and I had a conversation, and I knew I needed to set my performances up earlier on in the year, but like I've said, I feel like I was getting better each and every start, despite what the box score might say or how I looked on the field. I knew I was getting close to where I needed to be. Nathan's injury, like I said, you never want that to happen again. But for me, it was like a wake-up call for me. Like it needs to start now.
Coach, talk about the top of the eighth here, no score. You guys just hit, bunt, just kept them going. Can you talk about the top of the eighth where you were up 3-0?
Well, we feel fortunate to be in that situation. Davis was really good. He kept mixing his pitches, and certainly then when we had opportunities and we were able to capitalize there in the seventh inning, and then you feel really good about the pitching that we had. We feel really good about Josh Spores being able to close a ball game. So anytime when you have pitching like that, you feel like if you can just move a runner up or a couple runners up and get them in the scoring position, certainly increases your chances of scoring runs, and fortunately it worked out for us.
What do you remember about that conversation with Connor the weekend of, I guess, April 16th, 17th, before Nathan got hurt?
Yeah, Connor and I had a conversation, as you do sometimes at different points during the year with players on an individual basis, and we sat down and had a very honest conversation, and I shared with him that I felt that it was time that he took this next step in his development, that these are his results and he's going to be responsible for them, and that this team, if we were going to go to where we wanted to go to, that Connor Jones was going to need to be who he's capable of being. And but he made the decision, certainly, and he made the decision to go out there and pound the strike zone and make big pitches, and fortunately since then he's been very good for us.
Good two RBI effort by Kyle Davis, top of the ninth, just opened the game a little bit. Can you talk about his performance today?
Oh, he did. And Davis was really good. He really was. When you can throw multiple pitches like that for strikes in any count, you're going to have a chance. And you're at the plate, and it's a guessing game. And so he pitched like a veteran guy that they have confidence in should pitch. And we knew that it was going to take everything out of us today to win and advance on.
Kenny, did you feel like as soon as somebody got a hit, kind of the rest of the team would follow? And obviously you were that guy tonight.
Yeah, that was actually really funny. I remember before that inning where we got the first hit, me and Matt Dice were talking while we were on deck, and saying once we get that hit, like, it's just going to get rolling. And it's one of those things they always say is hitting's contagious, and once you kind of break that ceiling, everyone kind of gets a little looser, plays a little freer, and doesn't feel that pressure up there. And we were able to get a couple of good swings in a row, so we were able to get something going for us later in the game.
You talked yesterday about kind of hitting the reset button after the ACC tournament. How confident were you? I mean, obviously that's what you wanted to do. How confident were you that that's what would happen?
I was very confident coming into this weekend. We had a good week of practice, like I said, and we got a good group of guys who everyone has done well for us. So you have confidence, everyone going out there, and everyone was really excited to get out here and play and get this opportunity to play in a regional. And I think we took the challenge well today and went out there and played well.
Brian, what kind of impact do you think getting out of that sixth inning jam where Joe loses the ball in the sun and catches it, and then Connor's able to get the the ground ball?
Well, I thought that was a huge play in the game. There were a number of them, but Joe just being able to hang on to that ball and them not being able to score, I thought was really important. hey, let's give USC a lot of credit. They squared some balls up, and we made some nice plays, as did we. But certainly that play was a big moment. If he isn't able to snag that ball, he's bobbled in, he's able to grab it. Certainly it can change the complexion of the ball game.